this is Raman, your tutor from Alberta Real Estate School. Today we'll take a look at how to read a real property report. So this is a very important document that we as real estate agents need to know about. And also this is an important topic for your real estate exam. So let's dive in. All right, so this is a real property report. This is what it looks like. So basically, a real property report tells us where everything is in relation to the property boundaries. So it will show us the property boundaries, and then it will also tell us where everything is in relation to the property boundaries. Okay, so this is one example here. So in this case, what we're looking at here is the property here. So we are looking at okay, so this is the boundary of the property. It's a pie-shaped lot. And as we can see here, lot 69 is right beside our property here. And then we have lot 70. And there's a legal description of this particular property, which is lot 69, block 50, and this is the plan number. So plan, block, and lot number. So legal description is on there as well. Now, what can we tell from this real property report? So let me zoom in so we can see this a little bit more clearly here. Okay. Okay, so in this case, we can see there's the street that the property is on. And as we can see, there is the sidewalk right here. It says sidewalk. And this is basically the boundaries of the sidewalk. And the boundaries of the property here, so this will be the property boundaries, as we can see. These are the property boundaries, and lot 68 right beside it. This is the legal description, lot 69, so plan, block, and lot number. And then we have lot 70, which is right beside the property. Okay, so we have boundaries. It shows what street it's on, it shows the sidewalk, and then it also shows us the back alley here. See, it says lane, so there is a back alley or a lane in the back of the house as well. Now let's take a look at the property itself. What we can see here is this is the concrete driveway. Okay, so there's the driveway, and then we have an attached garage, and then this is the house itself. Okay, so it shows us that there are concrete steps into the house. This is the house itself. And as we can see here, then the real property report will, so basically this is what it means, that it shows improvements in relation to the boundary of the property. So we saw where the property boundaries were, and now we see where the improvements are, where everything is built in relation to the property boundary. So it also tells us that there is a deck in the background, in the back here. So this is our uncovered concrete block patio. And then we have in-ground swimming pool in the back as well. So this is our in-ground swimming pool. Okay, so it tells us where everything is in relation to the property boundary. So this is the boundary, and these are the property boundaries on the side. So in the middle, we have the house and different improvements. Okay, so in addition to that, it will also tell us if there are any issues with the property. So this is why we have to make sure that we check the real property report. So any problems, boundary issues will show up on the real property report. So let's take a look at it. So in this case, it tells us that the concrete driveway encroaches onto lot 68. So we can see that our driveway here goes all the way into the neighbor's property. So let's take a look at it. So concrete driveway goes all the way on the side here, but our property boundary is right there. Okay, this is encroaching on the neighbor's property. So if we draw our line again, we can see this is the boundary of the property. Let me just clear it. Okay, so this is the boundary of the property. And our driveway, on the other hand, goes all the way into the neighbor's property. So this is called an encroachment, something that is built on the neighbor's property. Okay, so it will show us an encroachment. So right away, we know that driveway is encroaching onto neighbor's property. So that is a one boundary issue. And then we can see that there is also a neighbor's building, which is encroaching onto this particular property. So neighbor has built a little shed that is encroaching onto our property, our subject property that we are looking at. In addition to that, we see on the left-hand side here, this is our property boundary, and the retaining wall that they have built is actually a little bit over. So let me show you the retaining wall. This is the retaining wall they have built, and the retaining wall basically encroaches onto neighbor's property. So it is all the way onto the neighbor's property. So all this space they're taking from neighbor's property where the retaining wall should not be. So this is also an encroachment. It is going onto neighbor's property, which it should not be. So the wall should have been where the red line is, and all this green space that we have over here that I'm drawing, this is an encroachment onto, so basically onto the neighbor's property. So basically the lot 69 in this case is encroaching both onto lot 68 and lot 70, right? So we have encroachments on both sides. And then it also shows us here, eavesdrops here are encroaching onto the neighbor's property. So encroachment will be anything that is built or placed on the neighbor's property, and even if it's an overhang. So in this case, eavesdrops are a little bit onto the neighbor's property. So that is also an encroachment. So that's what the real property will show us. It'll show us where the property boundaries are, and it will also show us where everything is built in relation to the property boundaries. So your driveway, your garage, your patio, in this case, swimming pool. And then it will also show any boundary issues. So where there may be encroachments as well. It will also show you the address of the property. It will show you legal description of the property. It will also show you when the survey was done. It will show you when the title search was done. It will show you who did the survey. That information will be in there as well. So basically, it is an illustration of everything that is on the property and surrounding the property.
So that's it for today. If you would like help in passing your Alberta real estate exams, I invite you to visit our website at www.albertarealestateschool.com. We have several options to help you in this area. We provide study guides, which includes summary notes, practice questions, important topics. We also have a video course if that's the way you learn, or we have tutoring where you can attend classes and we teach you all the material. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.